G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So, today, I think I owe you guys a bit of an explanation, don't I? So, yesterday's video, why was it 2 minutes long? So yesterday in the morning, I was talking to my friend Brett and I was like, if no one's going to buy the fish you're selling, he had advertised them for quite a while. He had had tire kickers, no shows, they were marked as sold and then unmarked as sold. I was like, screw it, I'll buy them off you. I can't really afford it, but who cares? I'd rather me figure out how to go without lunch for the week and give you the money than watch you struggle like you have been, because they are awesome fish. So what happened, he lives in Bunbury. He goes to me, oh, I'm coming up to Perth tonight, I can drop them off. He lives in I just said that, didn't I? He lives in Bunbury. So then tonight was last night. I had already organised dinner with Rusty. So as you know, dinner with Rusty is like a once in a blue moon experience. So I wasn't going to pass that up. Also, another thing was involved. The amplifier in my car that we repaired the other week. When I repaired it, I broke something else just by manhandling it. I snapped something in it. So it worked, but when I went over bumps, it crackled. I got focal speakers in my car. The speakers were just way too expensive for me to be experimenting with amp repairs myself. So I finished work at 4:30. I came home, I recorded that video and I moved the tubs so the fish could have space. And then I met this guy at 5:30. So 1 hour from work to meeting this guy. In that time, I had a shower, I moved the tubs and drove to Atwell. I picked up the amp. I installed the amp at his house because I wanted to check that it worked. And then I went straight from that guy's house to dinner. It was hectic. I only made it to dinner with like 5 minutes to spare, but it was like a series of events that had accumulated. Like I had organised to pick up that amp on the Thursday last week, and then I got invited to Rusty's dinner on the Monday or Tuesday, so then I didn't want to miss that, and I was like, alright, that'll be enough time. And then Brett was coming up, so I was like, alright, hey Brett, do you mind dropping off the fish yourself? So I got this Darty home delivery service. I didn't even see the fish in person. Electronic bank transfer, and basically he came here. He's the only person that I've trusted to have it to leave a key out in a hidden spot in this fish room. It's the second time I've let him do it. For those of you who don't know the history of me and Brett with the flower horns and that, I owe that guy the world. So honestly, I'd give him a key if he wanted one, which I doubt he would want one. But anyway, let's have a look at these fish. Wow, 3 minutes and 49 seconds of me dribbling crap. Alright, they're peacock bass, guys. So I'm not sure if you will already know that from the thumbnail or whether this is the first time. I'm going to do a secret thumbnail, so this is the first time you're seeing them. Ignore the huge watermarks on the glass. Their colours have come back a bit. They were looking pretty rough last night. For any of you who've had peacock bass, they don't travel well for some reason. I'm not really sure why. But check out the hump on the male. They're good quality bass. So it's 2 males, 1 female. I'm probably going to sell one of the males and just have an exclusive pair. But I need to talk to Brett about which male to sell. Part of me, I'm leaning towards selling the male with the smaller hump. But look at the black coming through on that male. He's got a smaller hump, but He's definitely got the better colouring. The other option is, I don't know if, is he cleaning? He wants to breed already, I think. The other option is just separate one male at a time and see how they go, and keep the spare one in another tank, which another tank might be hard to find. But I'm sure we can find a spot for him. So what do you think, guys? Drop a comment. Now you can probably see a bit more of my frustration with the male ray. The problem is this pond is broken up into 3 bays. All 3 bays have a male in them at the moment. Yes, I can put the males together. I have had them together before. They tussle a little bit. This boy did end up with a few marks on him last time they were together. But at this rate, I don't really mind putting him together. Look at him. He's such a stunning Matoro. Clean spots. Obviously not the contrast of a black diamond or anything, but for a Matoro, he's a nice ray. Is that the reason I haven't really highly pursued selling him as well is because he is so nice. Part of me doesn't want to let him go. She's got like a cool blue sheen through her. This guy wants to breed. He's cleaning up. So I don't know how they would go if I just leave all 3 of them in there and try and get a plate of eggs. He's cleaning right in the middle there, so I'll probably drop a plate right in the middle. Alright, so some of you might go, why would you want to breed peacock bass? Australia is flooded with mono peacock bass. There's no point, you won't be able to sell the babies. I've always wanted to breed them for the personal challenge. Not to breed them, to raise the fry. I've heard many stories about how many times you need to feed them and all that sort of thing. So I want to make up my own decision, like how hard are they to breed? And also I want to video log what my experiences. So I give you, I'll tell you straight up, I've got a 90% chance of killing them the first time, from what I've heard and like how hard it's going to be. But we learn the hard way, I guess. We will learn the hard way. The main thing is we know the girl lays. But I want to have a bit of a treat for you guys. I'm going to put my camera underwater. So we're going to view the bass. I don't know how much they're going to freak out when I put the camera underwater, but I guess we're going to find out. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to record this before we put the camera underwater, but if you're watching this, that means my camera didn't break. What did you think of that? Did you think it was cool? If you like it, drop a comment and tell me if you want to do a bit more scuba diving in my tanks. My camera is waterproof, according to the booklet. I think if it ever did break, from what I've read, the warranty does cover it. People that have had them break before have claimed a warranty, so it shouldn't be an issue. Anyway, if you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up. If you've got a comment about the peacock bass, drop it below. If you want to subscribe and see about the peacock bass breeding, hit the little red button. If you want notifications, there's a notification button somewhere as well. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.